Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Power of One. Today we're watching Legend of Korra, Book 2, Episode 4, Civil Wars, Part 2. Thank you for joining us here at The Power of One, folks. We are continuing our journey through The Legend of Korra, following the Avatar storyline, and I gotta say, Part 1 of Civil Wars I wasn't exactly thrilled with. We shall see what comes of it. I am hoping that they put a little more intelligence into Korra, because I think that's what it boiled down to. Was it almost it almost seemed like they were dumbing her down for the sake of the plot. Like, Unalaq was straight up saying to her all the red flags that should have been like, no, let's fight this guy. Everything he was saying should have been a red flag, but she just kind of went along with it right up until her parents got arrested. So we will see if that kind of knocks her back into action and not being, I don't know, hero worshipped by Unalaq, as it kind of seemed. She was proud of herself for opening the spirit gate, but yeah, this seems it almost seemed like they were dumbing her down a little too much. So I'm hoping some of that is corrected, and why don't we jump into the episode?
Your parents held meetings with the rebels, right here in their home.
I can't believe you're doing this to your own family.
Rest assured, I've appointed Judge Hota to oversee the trial.
Why do I not trust anything that you say about this guy?
This place is great, and the best part about it, Eska doesn't know I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's like Candyman. You say the name and they appear. I said the name.
Boyfriend, bow to me when I exit.
Yes, my sweet koala otter.
You are so cute when you grovel.
You are psychotic.
Don't let her treat you that way. Stand up for yourself.
I tried to break up with her, but Mako gave me terrible advice. Thank you, Mako. Wait, how are your...
What was his terrible advice? Didn't he tell you to break up with her?
Tell her how you really feel.
Honesty is for fools, kid.
Varric?
If you want to ditch this girl, then make yourself scarce. Disappear like I did.
Is he in the bear platypus? Bearipus?
Inside
Platybear?
Ping Ping.
He's in the platybear.
Ah, thank you, Julie.
Your assistant's in there too?
Julie never leaves my side.
That's terrifying. You better pay her just buttloads of money, because no.
Bolin, I got a little something for you round back.
Wow.
Now listen up.
So about that buttload of money.
Of course, there's always someone willing to look the other way for a few yuans.
I think I catch your drift, Varric Bear.
And I think it's not gonna go the way anyone thinks, Bolin.
This is going to be a civilized breakfast. Daddy always says a blessing before we eat, so be quiet and listen up.
Wow.
Aren't here because they stink. Oh, hi, Daddy. I guess you found me.
So, okay, I get that she's having some issues with her siblings, but are we gonna address the creepy wood avatar statue she found? That was this one that found it, right? Because, yeah, if that gets brushed under the rug, I'm just really confused about that whole scene then.
Be my new brothers and sisters too?
Maybe, but only if they say it's okay.
Your brothers and sisters too, huh? So that would make your daughter, your sister, and your brother, your brother, and You're from the South, aren't you?
We're good to go. I gave all the money to some guys over there. I told them to take care of it, and then I winked. Pretty sure they got the message.
Oh, Bolin, you are adorable.
Varric and your father led the meeting, didn't they?
My parents are innocent!
I've heard all I need to. I'll return shortly with...
Oh yeah, there's definitely some shenanigans going on here, because he's not even questioning what was said at these meetings, if they even agreed with what was said. Just because they hosted the meeting doesn't mean crap.
If we could talk.
I grant you permission to speak freely.
Oh, good, because I just need to be honest with you. You know, when we first met, there was this crazy spark, but I'm starting to...
Now the spark is fading and there's just crazy.
Except marriage. We will wed at sunset. You may express your joy through tears.
This psycho is just gonna enslave him at this point. That's all that's going on here.
I have found you innocent. You are free to go.
Korra!
Wait, is that just because she's the only woman? That's sexist, man. Women deserve prison too. Wait, that came out wrong.
You can't do this! You take their lives and I'll take yours.
Korra, calm down.
Korra, did you just, in front of all these people, threaten a man's life for doing his job? What the shit, Avatar?
You know, I could get used to it here. No one's yelling at me or telling me I'm delusional.
We should have Uncle Boomy and Aunt Kaya come visit. I bet they'd like it too.
Let's not.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a fantastic idea, you know.
And Uncle Boomy is like the funniest person in the world.
But what about Milo? He's hilarious too. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth. And Jinora can...
Or other ends. I want to know where they came from. Because I thought Appa was the last.
War. If fighting were to break out, the North would crush the South. I'll be all right. Just promise me you won't do anything rash.
Fine.
Sir, it's possible you haven't met your daughter. Because there's something I gotta break to, yeah. So, Corey, let me make sure I got this right. You threatened this man's life in front of a courtroom full of people, and now you're using a furry death machine to run him down on the street. Really?
I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. I was just following Unalak's orders.
What are you talking about?
I've said too much.
Okay, we knew you were shady.
You better keep talking.
I've worked for your uncle for years. He said he needed everyone to think the trial was fair.
Alright, yeah, that sounds right.
Father out of the way, just like when he got your father banished.
What do you mean he got my father banished?
Nothing.
Keep talking.
Is he the one that talked the tribe leaders into it or something?
Bender like you hoped. But I've tried my best to keep the world safe. Hope I made you proud.
Of course he'd be proud of you, Boomy.
So I have to say I like that bit right there. It's a brief look into what it must have been like for Boomy being firstborn of Aang. Being the hopeful first of a new generation of airbenders. And coming out not a bender at all. There is no way that you couldn't keep that kid from hearing any of the discussion around him about it. Like, they would have been hoping that the Aang's firstborn would have been, you know, the one to help protect the world as a new airbender, blah, blah, blah. And how that affected him was he still went into the military to protect the world. And I like that. This, I need more of this. This depth to these characters that we got a lot more of in Avatar, but this is a good look into what it must have been like for Boomy. You know, that honest moment, hoping his father would have been proud, doing what he did as a normal person. So I very much enjoy that scene.
I found out the truth about my dad's banishment. Unalaq hired the barbarians to attack their tribe. Then he told them to hide in the spirit forest, knowing my dad would go after them.
Well, okay, that's just him knowing your dad was gonna do the dumb. But still, was there really that much power at stake to risk the lives of some of the people of your own tribe to... What the hell?
Me too.
Count me in.
No. That's too far. Pabu. No, that's too far.
My dad's in there. Where is he?
I'm sorry, Korra. You'll never see your father again.
Dun dun dun.
Where's my father?
On a ship headed to the northern tribe. He'll serve out his sentence there.
Okay, that's actually pretty smart. Okay, I dig that. In a world where airbending has been done away with, like, you could tell he was prepped for fire, he was prepped for water, hell, he was probably prepped for earth. But she throws air, and he gets this look of, oh, how do I deal with this? I dig that.
Do the thing. That platypus bear is pooping money!
Wow. About that buttload of money.
Why do you have a plane on your boat? In case the boat sinks, of course.
But there's no runway. How are we supposed to take off?
Julie! Take a note. Build.
It's gonna build this world's first aircraft carrier. Oh yeah, Korra could just use air to keep the plane aloft, even on a short runway. I get that. Or I wasn't thinking like Korra, of course it's a rocket boost. Oh, she's got her I mean it eyes on.
Captain, you're never gonna believe this.
So if they're supposed to hold the blockade, why aren't any of those boats shooting those guns that are on the side of them? Like, why didn't they just pop a hole in the boat and problem solved? I mean, good distraction, but you might have needed that.
You might want to see this. Mom gave it to me before we left.
That is one good-looking family, huh?
That's one happy family.
That's adorable family.
So, once I knew the truth, I couldn't sit by and do nothing.
My own brother betrayed me. And our entire tribe.
Technically, he betrayed both tribes.
But you said the South doesn't stand a chance against Unalaq's forces. I can help.
The best way for you to help is by getting the President of the United Republic on our side. The South...
Oh, here we go. Okay, I said that a couple episodes ago. That, like, what was their UN gonna be doing about the North invading the South? So, yay!
That would be my darling Esther.
Jesus. Fuck, that face is gonna give me nightmares. Oh my god. Like, are they gonna be haunted by this crazy bitch now?
Quick question. Is this thing fast enough to get away from my crazy waterbending ex-girlfriend?
Why do you think I built this?
Okay. Oh, that was mildly terrifying, I gotta say. That last bit. Somebody said her name 3 times. All right, so things did go a little better. I did like this more than I did the first part of it. I felt that some of it was a little too heavy-handed. Like, I still think they're turning Korra into a little bit more of an idiot than she was in the first one. I get that, she's being manipulated and, her parents are on the line, blah, 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 but still. I do like that, they put in some of those heartfelt moments with Boomy and Unlock fighting airbending, things I commented on like that. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I would like to see, how the world has been changing with these things. I am looking forward to seeing how the United Forces are portrayed. If it's anything like the UN, this ought to be entertaining as shit. But we shall see. All in all, though, I think it was a decent episode. I'm looking forward to more. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us for this episode. If there are any shows that you would like to see me review or first time react to, please put them down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, just hit the thumbs up for me. Please. We're still trying to get pushed over back 1,000. So if you enjoy my content, please hit subscribe. I'm just kind of looking forward to getting over that threshold again, and it will get us out to a few more people on YouTube. So, above all of this, though, remember, you are a power that can change the world. In a world on the brink like we're in today, that matters. So please remember your own power. Thank you, folks, and I will catch you in the next one.